song. Aotearoa family, were you amazed? Were you wowed? Were you flabbergasted? Awesome. Yeah, with that being said, you probably noticed that we have different styles of dancing, correct? Yeah? Let's highlight one of the actions that we shared with you today. You want to put your right hand in the air, just like this, and you're going to give it a bit of a shake. Yeah? And the father, repeat after me. Woody. 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 Turn to the person next to you and give them a woody. What are you doing? All jokes aside, this action represents the energy and life force within the individual. Did you feel our energy today?
Yeah.
Awesome, and you're going to get some more. And we're going to do so through the art of our implements. This is a ball on the end of a string, repeat after me, poi. Awesome, and so in various parts of Polynesia, poi is often associated with food, right? Like our Hawaiian cousins, they use poi in a way to mash up kalo. Go and try it later on. But here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, this is not the case. We often use poi, to beat it upon our wrists and our bodies to accentuate the beauties and living life forces. Also to continue to tell our stories. This poi, this song, is dedicated to all of our awesome women in attendance. Let's give it up for them. You're loved, you're appreciated. Please enjoy. This is Poi Polly. You're all probably thinking to yourself, I can do that. Believe in yourself, you can, yeah? And you should, because we have an awesome workshop straight outside with our beautiful employees who would love to show you how to do it. And don't worry, if you hit yourself, it's okay. We just call that progress, yeah? So, we're surrounded in a beautiful building known to us as Polynesian. He toi whakaiho, he mana tangata. Where there is artistic excellence, there lies human dignity. For our ancestors, this was the way that we preserved our stories and genealogies, connecting us back with the past. So pre-European contact, this was our alphabet, this was our language. It's through the art form of this beautiful carving here, these woven panels and all these delicate patterns that you see inside. These buildings personified and represented some of our most famous ancestors. And so the ancestor that we're inside with today, his name is Aotearoa. Where do you ask? Above you, the ridgepole represents his spine. The painted rafters on each side represent his rib cage. Now, all these patterns represent his main lines of descent and also his diverging descendants that eventually lead us to his other descendants with the abalone shells in their eyes. We call them popo. Yeah? So think of it. You have a family tree, we have a family rib cage. Ooh, yeah. And so with that being said, these popo represent our main tribal leaders of Aotearoa, New Zealand. They are real people with real stories. Their descendants actually stand before you here on stage, yeah? And we can all recite how many generations that we descend from those ancestors. And we're just going to pick one person today to step forward and share with you where his ancestor is in this particular building and maybe even the story. Kia ora.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a kia ora? Yeah. A little bit better than that. Can I get a kia ora?
Kia ora!
There we go. Ko tapuai o unu ki te mauna, ko wairo te oa, ko omaka te marae, ko raukawa te moana, ko Numia Kennelly, tuku ingoa. That was just a short introduction in the Māori language, kind of talking about who I am, the main landmarks around where I'm from. So my name is Numia Kennelly. I hail from the land of Aotearoa, New Zealand, specifically from a place called Tamaki Makaurau, or well known as Auckland. As you can so obviously see, I am of Māori and Samoan descent. Why are you laughing? That's my mom. So today, I wanted to, if I can draw your attention to this popo right here. So his name is Tamatea Ariki Nui. So that is my ancestor in carved form. But today I want to talk to you a little bit about another one of his descendants, not me. And that is my great-grandfather that goes by the name of Peter Polynesian. The story that I wanted to tell you about him, so I guess he passed away before I was born, so I never actually got to meet him. But I was able to hear stories about him from my parents. And one of those stories I want to tell you includes my grandmother also. So one day in the winter months of Aotearoa, New Zealand, the cold winter months, my grandmother and her sister were in a tree. They were climbing a tree and they looked to the sky and they saw these green streaks in the sky, these green lights, and they didn't know what it was. They were puzzled as to what it was. My great-grandfather, Peter Polynesian, was at the bottom of the tree and he was able to tell them that is Aurora Australis, similar to Aurora Borealis that we know. And he was able to kind of talk to them about this anomaly that they saw in the sky. They didn't know what it was. He explained it to them. He taught them. It was really cool. My great-grandfather is known as a wise man in his community and in my family. Something you don't know about my great-grandfather, though, is that he only had a full education up to the age of 12. And so all the knowledge that he had gained about Aurora Australis, the things that he had taught my family, he had learned from books himself. And so what I love about this story, what it taught me, was that if you have a desire, let that desire work in you. Don't let your circumstances, your situation limit you from achieving goals, from chasing your dreams. My great-grandfather wanted to learn, he wanted to gain wisdom, so he went to books. He took it upon himself to do that. The way I've applied that to my life is I'm currently a student at BYU Hawaii, just across the road. I'm currently studying biology there in the pre-dental route. I'm hoping to go to dental school in a couple of years. And so that's how I've applied it. So I encourage you all, if you have a desire, let that desire work in you. And you can achieve your goals. Kia ora.
You have it, Mr. Father. Your people with your stories. And so as we head on to our next item, our ancestors filled their pastimes with many games and activities. One they would like to introduce to you today that is known as Titi Torea, which is the stick game. And so the objective of this game was really simple. Grab a stick, throw it at someone else. Yeah? Now, if you let someone else, you just catch the stick and throw it right back. The benefits of this game were numerous. This helped our people to appreciate the values of unity and cooperation within the group. And so the benefits of this game also was dexterity in the wrist, hand and eye coordination, awareness of movement, and fast reflexes. And so sit back, relax, and enjoy Titi Torea.
Oi!
How do we do? FYI, that was just the warm-up. Yeah? So we're going to turn up the heat a little bit. We're going to go a bit more faster. It's going to get more dangerous, danger zone. But we need 2 words of encouragement from our family here. Kia te! Kia te!
Kia te!
A bit more up, yeah? Kia te!
Kia te!
Okay, so that just simply means hurry up. And there you have it. This is the fast version. Ti toia. Okay. Family, if you two would like to try your hand at the TT Toya Stick game, we have an awesome workshop straight outside to the right, underneath our sheltered hut area. Go ahead, grab a stick, and throw it at someone you love. Yeah. It's been an awesome pleasure having you here in our show. Over this amount of time, we hope that you can walk away with something that you learned about us, the people from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Whether it be through the way that we welcomed you here today, with unison and also love, or whether it be through our stories, which now become your story as you leave this beautiful place today. We now take on the mantle that has been left behind from our ancestors, and we share it with you through one more dance, which is known as the voice of the warrior, haka. How to breathe, ka to ignite the fires from within. It was very crucial that our ancestors were unified and strengthened as they headed off to face other war parties to protect and stand for things that were right. Today, we apply that same mentality within the battles that we're facing each day, whether it be by ourselves or the brotherhood that we have here. Now, haka is also a symbol and token of peace. We use it as a way to highlight the important events in people's lives, and you've probably seen it on social media, done at birthdays, weddings, even rugby games, but also funerals to send off our ancestors in style. We dedicate this haka to not only you in attendance, but also your ancestors and a beautiful legacy they've left behind for you. This is haka. Two more hakas after this. Forget about us, but we like to leave with a Māori proverb in hopes that you may walk away with something cool. He aho tēnei nui, o tēnei o, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. What is the most important thing in this world? It is the people, the people, the people.
The people.
Have an awesome day, Te whānau. Nei te wiki ka poto. Ka ora.